When you're working on machine learning, you'll be working on various types of data, especially if you're working in Internet of Things. You have a lot of data from sensors, and when you're capturing the data, that data will take different ranges. So, when you're trying to work on an algorithm in machine learning, and you try to work on this data, and if data is scattered over a wide range, it is very difficult for the model to be optimized, and your machine learning algorithm will not have a proper data scale. So, and it gives an improper output, right? So you are going to have a problem with your algorithm. Now, there are some techniques in machine learning. So basically, there are methods called normalization methods, or which is also called standardization methods. So these methods are used to bring the data to a specific range. So the two common methods for normalizing the data are jet scale normalization and min-max normalization. So, luckily for the machine learning engineers, there are several libraries available where we can pull the library and use the methods inside them to optimize the data. So, Kit library is one which has these normalization methods. Both these jet scale normalization and min-max normalization are present in the SkyKit library. So we can import that library and use these methods for our data. Now, what is jet scale normalization? So basically, as we said, the significance of normalization is to bring the data to a specific range such that machine learning algorithm works efficiently, right? So one of the technique in normalization is jet scale normalization, where the individual features of the data are scaled to have a standard normalization data. What do you mean by standard normalization, which we all know? Basically, a standard normalization is something which has a mean of 0 and variance of 1. So that means we are trying to bring the data together to we can say to a known range. So if you have a specific input x to to get the jet score normalization for that specific sample, we have to do that specific data value minus minus mean by the standard deviation. So that's the basic thing calculation that is done to bring it to a specific level. So this is jet score normalization. Now, what is min-max normalization? So in min-max normalization, we bring the features of the data such that the features lie in between, always lie in the range of 0 and 1. What happens when you are bringing it to 0 and 1? You don't have too much of data, which basically are called outliers, and you have standard deviation reduced. So this brings to a known range, and if you have a data x, and also if there is a minimum value of x minimum and maximum value of x max, so the scaled data can be calculated by using x minus x minimum by x max minus x minimum. So this is how we perform the min-max normalization. So min-max normalization is a very popular normalization method that is used, and as we mentioned, it is part of the SkyKit library.